Dane Cook wasn't just another comedian. For a brief moment in the mid-2000s, he was the biggest stand-up act in America. He sold out arenas, broke comedy album records, hosted Saturday Night Live twice, starred in Hollywood movies, and became one of the first entertainers to build an audience through social media long before Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube creators existed. But if you ask people about Dane Cook today, many don't remember the sold-out tour. They remember the backlash, the accusations, the controversy. Some called him a revolutionary who changed comedy forever. Others insisted he was never funny in the first place. So how did someone who reached the very top of stand-up comedy become one of its most polarizing figures? The answer isn't a single scandal. It's a story of innovation, extraordinary success, relentless criticism, personal betrayal, and a career that rose faster than almost anyone thought possible. And in many ways, Dane Cook's story changed the business of comedy forever, even if history doesn't always give him credit for it. How Dane Cook rewrote comedy using the internet approximately equals to minutes. By the early 2000s, Dane Cook wasn't a household name. He had already appeared on Late Show with David Letterman Comedy Central's Premium Blend and even landed his own half-hour special on Comedy Central Presents on paper. Everything looked promising, but after those appearances, his career stalled. At the time, stand-up comedy wasn't thriving the way it had in the 1980s. Comedy clubs were closing, and most comedians only found mainstream success after landing sitcoms or major television roles. Without those opportunities, the road to success was painfully slow. Dane realized waiting for Hollywood wasn't working, so he made a decision that would completely change his career. In 2003, he joined a brand new social networking site called MySpace. While most entertainers barely paid attention to the platform, Dane treated it like a full-time job. Every day, he uploaded clips from his stand-up sets, shared links to his website, and, most importantly, personally responded to fans. He later said he spent years answering messages one by one, welcoming new followers, sending birthday wishes, and sharing new material directly with them. It wasn't glamorous, it wasn't traditional, but it built something few comedians had ever created before: a direct relationship with millions of fans. At the same time, audio from his stand-up routine spread across the internet through sites like Napster and LimeWire. Whether people bought his albums or downloaded them illegally, his name kept reaching new audiences. His style resonated with younger listeners. His stories focused on everyday situations, delivered with explosive energy, animated expressions, and dramatic physical comedy. Soon, college campuses became his strongest audience. Theaters that held 2,000 people quickly sold out. Then even bigger venues started filling up. Without realizing it, Dane Cook had discovered a new blueprint for fame. Years before social media became the center of entertainment, he proved that you didn't have to wait for Hollywood to choose you. You could build your own audience instead. From internet sensation to America's biggest comedian approximately equals to minutes. By 2005, Dane Cook's gamble had paid off. MySpace had become the world's fastest-growing social platform, and Dane wasn't just popular there, he was its biggest comedy star. Confident that his online audience would follow him anywhere, he launched a new stand-up tour and hired a film crew to document it. What began as a series of web videos eventually caught HBO's attention and became *Tourgasm*, giving fans an inside look at life on the road. Then came the moment that changed everything. In July 2005, Dane released his comedy album *Retaliation*. The industry barely noticed. Major publications showed little interest, and many people inside comedy still refused to take him seriously. But his fans told a different story. Just 2 weeks after its release, *Retaliation* climbed to *No. 4 on the Billboard to 100 *, an extraordinary achievement for a stand-up comedy album. It went on to earn *, double platinum certification *, and remained the top-selling comedy album on Billboard for nearly a year. Hollywood could no longer ignore him. One opportunity after another followed. He performed on late-night television. He hosted *, Saturday Night Live *, not once, but twice. He appeared at the MTV Video Music Awards, hosted the Teen Choice Awards, and transitioned into movies with films like ****, Employee of the Month, *****, Good Luck Chuck, ****, and ****, My Best Friend's Girl, ****. Meanwhile, his stand-up career reached an entirely different level. Night after night, arenas filled with thousands of fans. Then came Madison Square Garden. Promoters had set aside a massive advertising budget, expecting to spend heavily to fill the venue. They never had the chance. Dane simply shared the ticket link with his online followers. The first show sold out almost immediately. A second show was added. That sold out too. Virtually overnight, Dane Cook became only the **** second comedian in history **** to sell out **** Madison Square Garden **** for **** to consecutive nights ****. It was a milestone few comics had ever imagined reaching. But as his success grew larger than ever, so did the criticism. The higher he climbed, the more people seemed determined to pull him back down. Why so many people turned against Dane Cook approximately equals to minutes. Success usually earns admiration. For Dane Cook, it also attracted resentment. As he became one of the biggest names in comedy, criticism followed just as quickly. Articles questioned whether he deserved his success. Fellow comedians openly admitted that many people in the industry weren't happy to see him dominating arenas. TV shows like ***, Family Guy ***, and MDTV *** poked fun at him, and before long, Dane had become one of comedy's favorite targets. Some believed the backlash came from jealousy. After all, he was selling out venues that many veteran comedians had never reached. But others argued the criticism wasn't entirely unfair. Unlike comedians known for sharp social commentary or clever one-liners, Dane built his act around storytelling, exaggerated body language, energetic delivery, and relatable everyday situations. His performances relied as much on how he told a story as on the punchline itself. For millions of fans, it worked. For many critics, it didn't. Then the controversy became much more serious. Several comedians accused Dane of performing material that closely resembled their own. The most well-known comparisons involved Louis C.K., whose earlier routines shared similar premises with several jokes that later appeared on Dane's ***retaliation** album. Other comedians, including Demetri Martin and Joe Rogan, also raised concerns about similarities between some of their material and Dane's performances. The accusations quickly spread throughout the comedy world. Interestingly, Louis C.K. didn't publicly label Dane a deliberate joke thief. Instead, he suggested something known as ****, COYPTOMNESI***, the idea that someone can remember an old idea without realizing where it originally came from, sincerely believing it's their own. Whether people accepted that explanation depended on who you asked. Some believed the similarities were unfortunate coincidences. Others saw them as evidence of a much bigger problem. Either way, Dane's reputation took a major hit. And just as the public controversy reached its peak, a far more personal betrayal was waiting behind the scenes. Family betrayal, career decline, and Dane Cook's legacy approximately equals for minutes. Just as Dane Cook was standing at the peak of his career, he suffered the kind of betrayal few people ever experience. The person responsible wasn't a business partner, it wasn't another comedian. It was his own brother. For years, Dane had trusted his older half-brother, Daryl McCauley, to manage his finances. As Dane's career exploded, so did the money flowing into the business. There was no reason to believe the person closest to him would take advantage of that trust. But according to Dane, one morning he woke up with a feeling that something wasn't right. That suspicion led to an investigation. Authorities later concluded that millions of dollars had been taken through embezzlement, forgery, and related financial crimes. Daryl eventually pleaded guilty and was sentenced to prison, while his wife also received a prison sentence for her role. The court ordered more than $12 million to be repaid to Dane, although many believe the total financial loss may have been even greater. The legal case ended. The relationship didn't recover. Dane has said he never spoke to his brother again. At nearly the same time, he also lost both of his parents within a short span of 2 years. adding another layer of personal grief during the busiest period of his life. While those events unfolded behind closed doors, his public career also began to lose momentum. By the early 2010s, comedy had changed. The audience that once packed arenas had grown older, and the style that made Dane famous no longer felt as fresh as it once had. New comedians emerged with different voices, and social media had become far more crowded than it was during the MySpace era. Several of Dane's onstage jokes also sparked criticism online. Although intended as comedy, some audiences felt they crossed the line, and clips spread across the internet much faster than they would have just a few years earlier. As public opinion shifted, Dane gradually stepped away from the spotlight. He continued performing in theaters and casinos, but the days of selling out massive arenas every weekend were over. His personal life also became the subject of online discussion after his relationship with singer Kelsey Taylor, who is significantly younger than him, drew widespread attention. Their age difference led to debate across social media. Though Dane has consistently said they met through game nights he regularly hosted at his home and has dismissed many of the online assumptions surrounding their relationship today, Dane Cook remains one of comedy's most divisive figures. Some people still argue that he was never deserving of his success. Others believe he became an easy target during an era when audiences and fellow comedians were eager to tear down anyone who rose too quickly. But regardless of where you stand, one fact is difficult to ignore. Long before creators built careers through Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, Dane Cook proved that an entertainer didn't have to wait for Hollywood to open the door. He built his audience himself. He turned social media into a career before most of the entertainment industry understood its power. His time at the top didn't last forever, but the blueprint he left behind changed the business of comedy and online entertainment with effects that can still be seen today. Dane Cook's story isn't simply about a comedian who fell from fame. It's about how innovation can create extraordinary success, how success can attract extraordinary scrutiny, and how history often remembers the controversy long after it forgets the revolution that came first.